Basically, you could say the N54 was a first attempt. And while there are a lot of great things about this first attempt, you can still tell it was a first attempt. If you have an N54, or if you know somebody who has an N54, it should not surprise you that these engines have a lot of common problems. Common problems for the BMW N54 include just generalized failure of the coolant system, rather if that's a water pump, the thermostat, or the dreaded Mickey Mouse flange failing, the intake valves and the intake ports getting plugged up with carbon, the high pressure fuel pump failing, and in fact BMW was actually forced to issue a national recall for this, fuel injectors failing, charge pipes failing, oil filter housing gaskets failing, and then causing another problem where the serpentine belt will get wet and then get sucked inside the engine, the valve cover gasket leaking, or even the entire valve cover cracking. And, well, it's a BMW, so of course you're going to get an oil pan gasket leak, and it's going to leak oil all over your garage and driveway. And the big addition to this engine, the turbos, those have issues too. It's not uncommon for these wastegates to get rattled, or for the entire turbo to fail. Now, some of these issues, they are pretty simple to take care of. For example, that Mickey Mouse flange I mentioned earlier, that's pretty easy to swap out. It's right on the front of the engine. You just order a metal part from ECS or FCP Euro or wherever you want to order it, and problem solved. Never have to think about it again. But a majority of the problems that the N54 has, these problems are a lot more costly. And not only costly in terms of monetary value, but they will cost you a lot of time and labor to fix these.
I am never going to financially recover from this.